Even after the prison shut down in 1963, Alcatraz didn't go quiet. Rangers say the island feels watched, like someone is always standing behind you on the cell block tier. Visitors complain of being tapped on the shoulder, only to turn around and find nobody there. But the strangest reports come from D Block, the old solitary confinement wing. Guards from the 1940s and 50s claimed there was something in that hallway, something cold, something angry. They called it the Thing. It would brush against them, whisper, or slam the heavy steel doors, even when nobody was inside. And after the prison closed, the stories didn't stop. They only got louder. D Block was where the worst inmates were sent, sometimes for days without light. One prisoner in the 1940s insisted he wasn't alone in his cell. Guards said he screamed all night, begging to be let out, crying that there was a shadow with glowing eyes standing in the corner. The next morning they found him dead. No sign of violence, except for the handprint around his throat, a bruise shaped like a human hand. But the cell had no one else inside. Even today, tourists say D Block is freezing cold, even in summer. People hear breathing behind them, footsteps pacing the cells, and something whispering their name in the dark. Rangers refuse to walk the hallway alone. Cell 14D is the most feared spot in the entire prison. Even hardened inmates refuse to step inside. Visitors describe a crushing pressure on their chest, like someone unseen is standing inches away. Some say they feel fingers brushing their neck, the same way that inmate described before he died. Rangers have heard chains dragging, boots walking, and a deep growl echoing through the empty hallway. One guide swears she saw a man in a 1930s prison uniform standing near 14D, but when she turned her flashlight on him, he vanished like smoke. Alcatraz may be a museum now, but the inmates who never left still walk the tiers, still scream in the dark cells, still wait for the next person brave or foolish enough to step inside D Block.